Hi, I'm Christy Amalu and thank you for watching this short video. I've been asked to talk about gossip. And one may ask, what is gossip? Gossip is a casual or unconstrained conversation or report about other people, typically involving details that are not confirmed as being true. Gossip might be malicious rumor, it might be defamation, it might be destroying, something that might be true or not true. But when it involves other people, even without their consent, it's known as gossip. And one might ask, why do people gossip? Some people gossip for fear of unknown. They see people, they don't know what stuff you're made of, they don't know what might come of you the next minute. They decide to gossip. And also, some people gossip because they want to belong, they want to be accepted. If they don't say anything about anyone, nobody will notice them. So they say it in order to mingle, in order to join the group, to join the team. So they formulate things and they say about other people. And also, people gossip because they crave for intimacy and connection. Sometimes they feel isolated. They just look for a way to creep into people, to become intimate to them. And what they can do is just spread malicious rumors against other people in order to find their way in other people's lives. And at times, people might gossip because of low self-esteem, because they don't trust themselves. They have complex issues. So the only way, the only thing that makes them feel better is to gossip about others. And yes, we've talked about gossip and why people gossip. Also, let's look at the dangers of gossip. Gossip destroys reputation. A house that somebody builds for a number of years can just damage with under a split seconds. So that's what gossip does. It destroys people's character, it destroys people's image, it destroys people's integrity. Gossip also isolates someone. When you gossip about someone, you are creating room for the person to be isolated, because when the person comes out, people will be looking at the person, and you, the gossip isolates you as well, because in as much as you are gossiping about other people to other people, those people you are gossiping to know what you're capable of doing. So when they don't, they don't want you in their midst. Or when they have a substantial information to share, they don't want you to be there. So it's isolating as well on both sides. And the gossip will make no one to trust you. So to you, the gossiper, people will not trust you with their vital information because they know you are a gossip. And again, on the other hand, you that is gossiping, you are making people to lack trust in another person. Also, you are hurting others, when you gossip. Sometimes people might say somebody has killed them. You might be wondering, have they got a gun or a knife? What do they use to kill someone? But saying something that is malicious against someone is hurting and is killing. It can emotionally kill the person. It can blackmail the person. Also, you break promises through gossip. Somebody would have told you something in confidence, or you might be the only one that is custodial of that information, and then you break that promise because you can't hold your tongue. You just share the information. Also, gossip tarnishes your honesty. There's nothing that kills a man than your honesty being called to question. Because when people hear that what they have told you in confidence or what you know about them had gone somewhere else, so it tarnishes your honesty. And also, gossip spreads lies. So anything somebody comes to tell you about other people and they say, don't tell them, don't say that I said this, it's lies. So they are spreading it, they're just helping to spread it. And I will tell a story about a man, that says something about someone. And the person that he spoke about, decided to take him to court. And when they got to court and the judge asked him what really happened, so he said what he said about that person. So the judge said, are you guilty or not? So he said he's guilty. Now, looking at that, he's guilty of what he has said, but what he has said, would he be able to retrieve it? So what happened? The judge gave him a piece of paper, asked him to tear the piece of paper to how many pieces he wants. So he tore the piece of paper, he tore them, in pieces. And then he asked him to go and throw it out. So he went and shoved a piece of paper out there, and the wind blew the pieces of papers, and they were all over. So that's how gossip goes. So once you've said it, it's hard to retrieve it. So the judge asked him, can you go and retrieve those pieces of papers? Of course he can't. So it's very damaging. And what will I advise the listeners today? Don't listen to people when they gossip. Once they come to gossip to you, please stay away from them. Don't listen to them. If you give them listening ear, you're giving them more energy to bring more gossips to you. Also, don't judge people based on gossip. So whatever they have told you about someone, don't prejudge. Allow that person to prove themselves. Also, think before you speak. Think before you open your mouth and speak, because once that words comes out, it's hard to retrieve it back. So think before you speak. And stay away from people who gossip. So a gossip is a gossip any day. So you want to maintain your sanity and the sanity of others. Stay away from people who gossip. I'm going to leave you with this quote. He said, what is told in the ear of a man is often heard 100 miles away. So what does it tell us? So once you say something in the ears of a man, it travels 100 miles away. So think before you speak. If you know that thing that is damaging, don't say it, because it is gossip. Stay away from gossip. Thank you.